Oh, say does that star-spangled...
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for on paper. Clark, this is a mismatch, but the game is played on the floor.
I see where you're going with that, B.A. When I look at the talent disparity between these teams, it's wide and deep. It's a chasm. So I see no opportunity for any kind of surprise here.
And the Milwaukee starting five. They've got Alex Caruso. Andre Drummond is out there with Isaiah Jackson. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Hunter in at small forward. Here's Watson. Off the mark there with a three. Three-pointer. Porter pulls it in. And it's Porter with the ball for the Rockets. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Hunter finds Doncic. Fires for three. Knocks down the long J.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Outside Watson. Williams with the screen. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
Now here's Doncic. Hunter, the screen. From the arc. Here's Doncic. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
Pass to Sabonis. And here's Watson. Hunter covering. Back to Sabonis. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the tray.
Boy, Sabonis looking really comfortable shooting off the pass. If you're not right up on him, he'll burn you.
Doncic passes to Hunter. Back to Doncic. Fires the three. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Sharp. The three. And Houston, another three.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Here's Drummond to the inside. Puts it up. And there's Caruso. That one's good. On the assist by Drummond.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Sabonis outside. Outside Watson. Pass to Williams. Now Sabonis. It's Sharp on the wing. 5 to shoot. Picked by Sabonis. Sharp, no good.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Back to Hunter. Jackson on the wing. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. From deep, here's Doncic with 1 on the clock. And Drummond with the jam.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebounder.
Now here's Porter. Still without a bucket. They grab their own miss. Caruso against Sharp. Doncic right side. Over Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Now here's Watson. Drummond defending. Three-pointer Sharp. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Leading by 5. And the dunk by Jackson.
Luka's peripheral vision off the charts. Get wide open, and he's going to find you.
Now here's Sharp. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And Houston has possession. Pass to Watson. Back to Sabonis. Clock at 6. Here's Porter. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Beal's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Milwaukee leading by 6. Doncic on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Goes back up. In deep, Drummond finishes.
That's where Drummond generates most of his offense. I mean, he's got a lot of moves in the low post.
Now here's Porter. Williams a screen on Beal. And here's Porter outside. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Snatched up. Pass to Drummond. And here's Doncic outside. Nope, that doesn't drop. He's now 3 for 8 in the contest. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. And Sabonis slams it in.
Sabonis now is not going to shy away from contact. He really aggressively attacks the defense.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Maxey's checked in for Williams.
Once again, for your lunch crew.
And here's Milwaukee now. 6-point game. Beal outside. Doncic outside. Here's the three. The Rockets pull it in. Down low. Left side Watson. Back to Porter. Outside Maxey. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Jackson.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Outside Hunter. Pass to Drummond. Kicks it to Doncic. From behind the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Doncic has got 11 points.
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
Outside Maxey. Puts up a deep 3. Beyond the arc and then some.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 11. Got it.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
Maxey passes to Watson. Back to Maxey. Picked by Sabonis. And it's Maxey missing. The Bucks leading by 8. Doncic outside. From downtown. Sharp grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Maxey. Watson with it. Now Doncic defending. It's hauled in by Beal. And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. Here's Doncic. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. He's got 15.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Maxey, that's good.
Welcome to Maxey's world, one of the more efficient three-point shooters in this game.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Houston will go for a different look here. Fernando's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Neesmith comes in for Michael Porter. Hardaway's checked in for Watson. And it's Ben in for Sharp. Maxey against Paul. Shoots over Maxey. And another miss by Milwaukee. Rockets trail by 7. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie.
I mean, capable of playing either guard position, Beal is especially difficult to contain in pick and rolls.
To the left side wing. And Maxey, here we go. Good work there as it goes. Maxey's got 8.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Paul against Maxey. Neesmith with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the middle. 1:57 left to play in the first. Milwaukee leading by 5. Pass to Paul. Now here's Beal. And here's Crowder from the arc. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed.
Slick feed by Beal. Taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide open man.
Maxey passes to Neesmith. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Milwaukee shooting a fantastic 52% on the first. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Iguodala. Takes the 3. They get it again. Outside Paul. Another shot. Here's Crowder. Out to Beal. Lets it go from deep. Tries again. And it's Crowder with the lay-in. Crowder's got his second basket.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Houston with another miss.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Beal outside. Now here's Nurkic. Not a lot of room. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen. Now here's Neesmith. Covered by Crowder. Maxey against Paul. And here is Maxey. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. And so it's Milwaukee ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Rockets trail by 10. We've got Maxey. Michael Porter out there with Tim Hardaway. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe, and it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Houston right now. It's Sharpe on the wing. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Caruso outside. Off target from 3-point range. Well, the Rockets shooting around 35% from the field so far. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Watson, he's checked in for Houston. The Bucks also with a sub. Drummond's checked in. Pass to Porter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
That free throw misses. And Houston making a change here. Sabonis checked in. And the second free throw is good. Here's Doncic. Pass to Iguodala. Outside Hunter. Here's Iguodala. He's guarded by Sabonis. Here's Doncic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points. Tied for 4th most in NBA history, Clark.
B.A., he is so special. And the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
He's off on the first.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Jackson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And he sinks the second. Here's Sharpe. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Sabonis in the post. Defended by Jackson. Sabonis can't hit. Here's Doncic. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Doncic has got 18.
Boy, you know, the moment Luka gets loose now, his shot is off. Great quick release for the big guy.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big-time play.
Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
Now here's Jackson. Doncic passes to Hunter. 5 on the clock. The 3. Pure from 3-point range. Hunter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Sharpe passes to Watson. Sabonis looking over the floor. Who poked away. Hunter with the ball. Guarded now by Watson. Caruso outside. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Hunter. Here we go. 3-pointer Sharpe. Rebounded by the Bucks. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside. Doncic against Porter. Here's Sharp. Sabonis outside. A deep three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Caruso. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Doncic. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Peyton Watson.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Doncic hits them both. Here's Sharp. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
It's time for the big scan. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. Oh, that's nuts. Next. You have the camera on you. Give yourself a round of applause.
Now Watson. The ball's knocked loose. Doncic with it. Now Sharp defending. And the Bucks pushing it up now.
Nice aggressive take that time by Drummond. Goes right into the defender to get the shot off and a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
And that one falls for Drummond. Second free throw, no good. Rockets trail by 15. Outside Watson. Sharp with it. And Drummond picks him up defensively. Back to Watson. Outside Sharp. And there's a defensive 3-second call. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Robert Williams. One shot. One shot.
And the technical free throw is good. Outside Watson. Pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams. And the shot is good off the backboard.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Doncic passes to Jackson. Back to Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. Tries again. Here's Drummond. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Watson. Pass to Sabonis. Williams with the screen. It's stolen by Hunter. On the break. And here's Doncic outside. That one no good. Rockets trail by 14. Outside Watson. Sabonis with it. Defended by Jackson. Three-pointer Sharp. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Nice feed. Just like his dad, Sabonis is an excellent passing big man. The passing gene was passed on.
Pass to Hunter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Hunter.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Sharp passes to Sabonis. Now Watson. Hunter covering. Back to Sabonis. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Drummond. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Yeah, the burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie.
Timeout.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
Fernando's checked in for Houston. Banton comes in for Sabonis. The Bucks also with a sub. Beal, he's checked in for Doncic. Watson passes to Fernando. Outside Sharp. To the inside. Stolen by Drummond. Sharp against Caruso. Outside Hunter. Beal right side. That one's good for 2. And the Bucks lead by 18.
Such a tough guard. I mean, Beal mixing it up inside, coming out on top in that battle.
Back to Caruso. Pass to Jackson. Beal outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like when Beal looks to score inside because it forces the D to get physical with him.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
free throw drops for Beal. So for the Rockets, Nesmith comes in for Watson. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Sharp. And Beal drops them both. Here's Maxey. Give him 8 points now. They set the pick to halt the run. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Up top, Crowder. He's got 5. Up top, Paul. Beal outside. There's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Beal's got 9 points.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Hardaway's checked in for Michael Porter. Maxey against Paul. There's a screen. Here's Benton. Here's Fernando. Uses the glass on the layup. Fernando's gotten his second bucket.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Pass to Nurkic. Back to Beal. Nurkic inside. Chalk up 2 there. Nurkic has got his first bucket in this one.
And on the glass, Nurkic makes it look easy, using his reach to snatch the ball and get a shot of his own.
Benton passes to Nesmith. And here is Maxey. He's guarded by Paul. 4 on the clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Give that one to Jay Crowder. On Tim Hardaway's best nights, Clark, he can light it up from the perimeter.
Yeah, he's got a great stroke and compose matchup problems when he's got it going. When that happens, it forces opponents to adjust their defensive posture. So he's extremely valuable when he gets it going, knocking down shots on the perimeter.
The first free throw is good. Hardaway hits them both. Now here's Paul. Yet to see a basket. Inside. Here's Nurkic. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Here's Benton. Pass to Fernando. Outside Hardaway. The three is up. Sinks it from distance. Hardaway's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Three-pointer, Beal. Hardaway grabs the board. Rockets trail by 20. And here is Maxey. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Fernando. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Here's Beal. Drops in the layup for 2. Beal's got 11 points.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
Maxey passes to Hardaway. Maxey with a screen on Crowder. For 3, Hardaway. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Paul. With the floater. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Boy, a tough, gritty, smart point guard. Paul isn't at all intimidated by a little contact.
Outside Maxey. Now here's Hardaway. From deep. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now. Crowder outside. Three-pointer, Beal. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Maxey. Give him 8. Over Paul. The Rockets with another miss. Milwaukee has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Beal, the pass to Nurkic. Nesmith brings a double. Paul looking it over. Lets it fly. Hardaway grabs the board.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Maxey, that's good.
Really showing you how quick he can be with the basketball. Maxey letting it fly in a hurry.
Crowder outside. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Banton. Here's Maxey. That one off the back iron and out. Outside Paul. Down low. Here's Iguodala. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Milwaukee out in front, just dominating this one. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers. And, Coach, you guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the floor for Milwaukee, Isaiah Jackson is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Caruso in at the 2. Now here's Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't nail the jumper. The Bucks leading by 22. Caruso outside. Puts up a 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Sharp. There's the triple. Left side Watson. Outside Porter. Shoots over Caruso. Porter gets the bucket.
Boy, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
Now here's Drummond. Caruso misses. Sharp against Doncic. Sabonis outside. Williams with it. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Drummond. Caruso outside. Back to Drummond. Jackson with it. The shot comes out. Sabonis with some nice D. Right side Watson. Outside Sharp. Looking to get back on track. Doncic with a block.
Luka's sheer size makes him a mismatch for most guards.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Shot clock at 3. Shot is up. And it's Watson missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Luka with the crafty shot fake. Outstanding at tricking the defense.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Doncic hits them both. So it's the Rockets now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Sharp passes to Sabonis. Watson with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Porter gets the bucket.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
It's T-shirt time! Get on your feet, Dan! Wow!
Watson passes to Sharp. Up top, Watson. Hunter covering. Three-pointer, Sharp. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Drummond's got 9 rebounds now. Caruso, the pass to Jackson. And here's Hunter from the arc with the tip. Great positioning on the putback. Drummond's got 9.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Now here's Porter. 6 points for him. Drummond on the double team. Porter, the pass to Watson. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Sharp. Launches a 3. Hunter with the rebound. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now. Doncic outside. Drummond with the screen. Fires the 3. And Luka Doncic with the 3.
3 points.
Doncic has got 25 points.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Pass to Sharp. Outside Watson to the middle. Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Jackson outside. On the wing, Caruso. Outside Hunter. This one for 3. Porter pulls it in. And so Porter will bring it up for Houston. And here's Sharp. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Bucks ball.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Doncic finds Drummond. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Doncic with it. He's against Watson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Third personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Yeah, all game long, they had great energy, leading to ample second chance opportunities, and they converted.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Houston has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Sabonis outside. Caruso against Porter. Williams a screen on Caruso. Outside Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Top of the key jumper, no good. The Bucks have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. And the dunk by Jackson. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Now here's Sabonis. He's got 10. 6 to shoot. Picked by Sabonis. Here's Sharp. And counted from 12 feet. Sharp's got 8 points.
And it looks like Sharp is fairly comfortable in the mid-range. Having dynamic shot-making ability would be a big plus for him.
Now here's Doncic. 28 points for him. Now Sharp. Sabonis outside. Watson passes to Sabonis. Outside Porter. Takes a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Hunter passes to Jackson. Outside Hunter. Back to Jackson. Hunter the screen. Pulls up, high post. And they pick up 2. Give him 8 points now.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Timeout called the Bucks.
See yourself on the screen as you show us your best move. Let's go. We have a dancer. Next dancer. Let's see what you got.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets.
Substitution on the court.
Beal surveying the D. From deep, here's Doncic. Banton pulls it in. Houston has got nothing to fall here in the 3rd. 0 for 4. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, BA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
That free throw's good from Maxey. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Paul's checked in.
Not only is Maxey solid and efficient from the line, but he gets there quite a bit, too.
Beal outside. Just 5 on the clock. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Got to be cautious guarding Beal because he's skilled at drawing contact while shooting.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
For Milwaukee, Bradley Beal taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. And Maxey's got the ball here for Houston. Outside Neesmith. Pass to Ben. Right side Neesmith. 6 on the shot clock. Hardaway from outside. Counted from distance. Hardaway's got 8.
Hardaway Jr. guys doing a nice job. They're just taking what the defense gives them in the screen and roll. Good decision making.
Here's Beal. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Third personal foul.
He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this game.
At the line for the Bucks, Bradley Beal. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls. Domantas Sabonis. He's checked in for Houston. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. For Houston, they've gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Banton, good.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
That one goes in.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 13. Shoots over Paul. Iguodaro grabs a miss. Iguodaro's got his 4th rebound in this one. Maxey against Beal. Nurkic a screen on Maxey. 3-pointer. Beal. It's rebounded by Sabonis. For Houston, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. And he gets that one.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Paul passes to Beal. Back to Paul. There's a screen. Down low. And he slams it in one-handed.
Hey, you know, when it comes to the pick and roll, Chris Paul does it with precision. His timing, impeccable.
Here's Benton. Pass to Sabonis. Up top, Maxey.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And he drives in. Got a hand on it. Now here's Paul. Here's Iguodaro. Beal outside. High arcing shot and rejected. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And Houston making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Hunter's checked in for the Bucks. Up top, Beal launches it. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Now here's Hardaway. Give him 8. Inside. Here's Maxey. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Beal against Hardaway.
Foul. Tim Hardaway Jr. First personal foul.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game.
At the line for the Bucks, Bradley Beal taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Beal. And Beal drops them both. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Paul against Maxey. To the inside. Porter the pass to Maxey. Outside Hardaway. Three-pointer off the mark.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Here's Beal. Rockets with a rebound. Outside Hardaway. Maxey against Paul. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
Checking in at about 200 pounds, Maxey is much stronger than he appears.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. 24 seconds left in the third. Beal against Hardaway. Now here's Beal. Tight defense on him. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And he's just using every bit of his strong frame to battle the defense. Beal won't take no for an answer.
And the free throw numbers, 6 of 8 so far. And the free throw, no good. Porter with it, outside Maxey. There's Nesmith with a three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Trey Mann out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's Bruno Fernando. Then there's Walker. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Paul against Hardaway. To the paint. From 8 feet. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Boy, excellent recognition from Hardaway Jr. to find his teammate there. This guy's an unselfish player.
Outside Paul. It's deflected. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Man, the pass to Hardaway. And there's the screen for 3. Fires hitting the triple.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
Hardaway's gone 3 for 6 from distance. He's feeling it. Pass to Paul. Here's Marshall. Paul with it. And Aaron Nesmith picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Banton, he's checked in for Hardaway. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Paul. Shot clock at 5. Shot from the wing. And another miss by Milwaukee. And the Rockets shooting just 42% so far in the game. Outside man. Back to Nesmith. Pass to Fernando. on the wing man. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Iguodaro's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Marshall. Neesmith covering. Outside Paul. Pass to Iguodaro. Intercepted! Left side, Neesmith. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Aaron Neesmith. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Houston will go for a different look here. Williams is checked in for Fernando. Watson comes in for Walker. Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Banton. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Mann. Both shots good from the strike. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Doncic passes to Jackson. Back to Doncic to end the drought. It's hauled in by Houston. Sharpe's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Maxey. Now here's Neesmith. Now Williams. Now here's Watson. Hunter covering. For 3, Maxey. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Hunter with the ball. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Hunter the screen. Doncic outside. And they doubled up Doncic. And here's Hunter for 3. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond. That gives him a double-double in this one.
You know, Drummond always looks like he's trying to tear the basket down when he dunks.
And here is Williams. Back to Sharpe. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. For 3, Maxey hits the 3-pointer. Maxey's got 19 points.
There's not a ton of time left, but they're still in the game.
Hard not to wonder if maybe they left it until too late. I mean, they finally started to make some things happen, but at this point, they almost have to be perfect the rest of the way.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And Houston making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Watson. Back to Williams. Right side Sharpe. Pass to Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 4-3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Drummond's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Caruso, the pass to Doncic. The offensive rebound. Count it. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Williams passes to Sharpe. Porter from outside. Knocked away. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Caruso outside. Pass to Drummond. Doncic against Maxey. And it's Doncic missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Maxey, that's good.
Tyrese Maxey, a really talented and explosive scorer. He can fill it up in a hurry.
Jackson outside. Doncic on the wing, defended by Watson. Doncic is doubled. Back to Jackson. Drummond for three. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. Maxey passes to Porter. Back to Maxey. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
You got to be careful shooting around Drummond. I mean, he has a really good knack for when to go for the blocks.
The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Drummond. Here's Doncic. Maxey covering. The jump hook. And too long on the shot. And so Porter will bring it up for the Rockets. And here's Sharp. Porter with a screen on Caruso. Beyond the arc. Hunter with the rebound. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Drummond. Here's Jackson. Doncic with it. Maxey covering. And here's Hunter from the arc. It's hauled in by Houston.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Porter banked it in off the glass.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Outside Hunter. Kicks it out to Jackson. On the wing, Caruso. He's guarded by Porter. Lets it fly. Caruso with the bucket. Here's Maxey. Outside Sharp. Pass to Williams. Here's Watson. Drops in the 3.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Doncic passes to Caruso. Now here's Drummond. Outside Hunter. The 3-ball. Watson with the rebound. Houston has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Outside Sharp. Screen by Watson. To the inside. It's stolen by Drummond. Caruso outside. Doncic passes to Jackson. Now Caruso, guarded by Sharp. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That'll be a second foul of the game. Sabonis, he's checked in for Maxey. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bradley Beal comes in for Hunter. Houston on D. Doncic is doubled. Here's Beal. Misses off the right iron. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Pass to Sharp. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Jackson outside. Sharp against Doncic. Over Sharp. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one. 1:52 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Porter. Over Caruso. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Caruso outside. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. Doncic is doubled. Out left to the wing. And here's Nurkic for 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bucks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Luka Doncic.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
That one's off. And Houston will go for a different look here. Fernando's checked in for Williams. Neesmith comes in for Watson. Hardaway's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. And it's Benton in for Sharp. Good on the second one. The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
And Houston has possession. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Right side, Paul. Pass to Beal. Here's Iguodala. Now Crowder. Three-pointer, Beal. Williams grabs the board. Here's Benton. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everyone.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on... One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Allen is out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Jalen Johnson. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Bridges in at the 2. Now, here's George. Now, here's Valanciunas. Clock at 6. Levine against Curry. Levine's shot is off. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Johnson outside. Curry on the wing. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. Now, I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said Steph is so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't work against him. The matchups will be fluid. He'll see a lot of different guys coming at him. He's looking and needing a total group effort. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Pass to Levine. Looking to end the run. And it's sent back by Allen. Bridges against Butler. Here's Valanciunas. Lays it up off the glass.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Now here's Johnson. Bridges inside. Guarded by Levine. The layup missed. Here's George. And he makes good on the layup.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
You've seen, Doris, Paul George's journey from role player to MVP candidate.
There's a reason, Kevin, Paul George is one of the most emulated players in the league with young people. His game is so well-rounded, and maybe his best attribute is his adaptability. Paul George is equally comfortable either being the lead man or, if need be, he can play with 2 or 3 other stars and still be effective. Really incredible.
Now Butler. After the missed 3 from Dario Saric. Right side, George. Johnson with the block. On the wing, Bridges. Defended by Butler. On its way from Curry for 2. Wide open shot is on the money. And that's now 7 points for Stephen Curry. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Let's go.
Here's Portis. Still scoreless. George passes to Butler. Here's Valanciunas. Here's Levine. And his third shot of the night. No good. 0 for 3. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on George.
Well, you can see the confidence that Mikal Bridges has in himself. This guy's going to take pride in going up strong, forcing the issue, and getting himself to the foul line.
Second free throw, no good. Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
And here is Curry after Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer. Here's George, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Hornets leading by 3. Bridges outside. This one for 3. Paul George grabs the miss. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Down low. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by George.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Bridges. To the middle. Here's Curry. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Butler. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
Zach LaVine, explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
That one drops. He ties it up. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Outside Portis. Pass to Valanciunas. Six to shoot. For 3, LaVine. A rebound by Johnson.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
It's Curry outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, LaVine. Here's Butler. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, you love any possession that ends in the paint, especially if the ball is in the hands of Jimmy Butler.
Curry kicks to Johnson. Back to Curry. Launches a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Curry's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Hornets.
The supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. He's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Carter, he's checked in for Saric. George dishes to Butler. Back to George. George double teamed. Butler on the way. Here's the three. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
What you love about Jimmy Butler, this guy just competes. You want to concede the 3? Okay, I'll take it.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, D.A. I got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Throw good, Paul George. The specter of injury seems to always loom over Paul George's career, Doris.
Well, Kevin, I think it's very hard for Paul George fans to take out of their mind completely that gruesome injury he suffered. But we've got to give this young man a ton of credit. He has managed his play and his health to a very high level and still one of the most gifted players this game has seen.
And both free throws good for Paul George. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for us. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Now, here's Bryant. Pass to George. Over Williams. George, no good. Charlotte trailing. Curry looking around. Now Ingram. That shot is off.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Outside, George lets the 3 fly. Bridges with the board.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Pass to Whitmore. Monk kicks to George. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Yeah, love the way Paul George fights for position on the interior.
Curry against Monk. Carter the pass to Curry. With the teardrop. That one falls coming off Carter's feet. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Tipped away. Fades back. No good for the 5th time from the floor this game. He's made 2 shots. Williams dishes to Curry. Back to Williams. Ingram against Smith. And it's Ingram missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And George kicks to Monk. George looking over the floor. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe.
First one falls for him.
Well, you have to respect the career of Paul George. He has faced at one point a career-ending injury. He keeps battling to get back on the floor through constant injury.
Charlotte making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Charlotte has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Carter with a screen on Monk. Pass to Ingram. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside, George. George double-teamed. Here's Whitmore. Smith kicks to Monk. From deep. Rebound by Williams.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ingram passes to Curry. They double-team Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Here's George. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And that's now 10 points for George.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
So it's Minnesota now, following the bucket by the Hornets. George with no one around. Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Absolutely love the energy that Thomas Bryant brings nightly. He earns his rebounds.
Carter outside. Pass to Curry. Fires the 3. Bryant with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here's Smith. The 3 from George. That doesn't go either for George. Outside Curry. Outside Williams. From deep three-point land. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and so far, the free throw line has also been a major factor, baiting defenders into contact and then earning those trips to the line.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Dario Saric is out there with Jared Allen. Then it's Curry. Then it's Johnson. And it's Champagnie in at the shooting guard position. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Curry. Allen with the ball. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
The Hornets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Charlotte. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Here's Champagnie after the made shot from Bobby Portis. Really left alone that time.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Now, here's Portis. Butler feeling out a bit. Valanciunas with a screen on Bridges. Butler passes to Valanciunas. Over Allen. Excellent D there from Allen. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Charlotte. And Saric kicks to Johnson. Pass to Bridges. And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Champagnie. Saric outside. Off target with his three. Johnson against Butler. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Bridges outside. And Saric kicks to Johnson. Drains the three-pointer. Now it's a 5-point Hornets lead.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Here's Champagnie. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. For three, Bridges. Rebound, Minnesota.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Whitmore. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue and to improve as a scorer.
Bridges passes to Johnson. Saric outside. Bridges outside. Johnson sends the screen for Bridges. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. And the Hornets making a change here. Williams has checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Whitmore. On the three off target. Charlotte has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. It's Allen on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson with the bounce pass. Williams for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Williams has got 5. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here's Valanciunas. Pass to Levine. Valanciunas sets a screen for Levine. Drills it from outside. Levine's got 5 points so far.
Well, in the screen and roll situation, Zach makes the right decision.
Bridges passes to Šarić. Outside Williams. And Levine with the block. Outside Butler. It's Portis atop the key. Portis a screen on Johnson. Back to Portis. It's stolen by Šarić. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Allen finds Williams. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Now here's Johnson. At the elbow, it's Allen. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Butler passes to Portis. Back to Butler. Butler on the move. Pass to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 3. Releases from 15. Šarić grabs the board. Charlotte's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Butler against Johnson. Bounce pass from Whitmore. Now here's Valanciunas. Not a lot of room. Valanciunas sets a screen for Levine. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Hornets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Monk comes in for Cam Whitmore. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Charlotte. And he sinks the second. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Smith left side. Now Portis. Monk outside. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here is Bridges. Pass to Carter. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Let's remember, Wendell Carter Jr. goes about 6'10", 270. Good luck trying to stop him without fouling.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Charlotte.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
George, great touch on the 16-footer. George has got 12.
Well, you expect Paul George to either take it right to the cup or shoot the 3. You give up that in-between space, and he hits the mid-range.
Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Good on the 3-point shot.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And it's George missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Ingram. And it's good off the back rim and in. And it's a 6-point Charlotte lead.
And this is Ingram's bread and butter. A terrific mid-range shooter who looks to score from there often.
Monk sets the screen for Levine. To the paint. Here's Bryant. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Carter. Ingram up top, defended by George. And it's Ingram missing. Minnesota's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Nice shot by Smith.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Outside Curry. Carter with a screen on Monk. Curry against Monk. Shot from free throw range. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in. 17 points in the game.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Levine looking around. Here's George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty, missing both.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Pass to Williams. Deflects the pass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Here's Ingram. Rebound collected by Levine. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's George. Takes the 3. And it's Curry with the rebound. Pass to Williams. Back to Curry. Out to Saric. Ingram against George. It's tipped. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Levine dishes to Monk. Outside Bryant. Pass to Levine. Pocket 6. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Hornets leading by 6. Outside Williams. 3-pointer. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Monk outside. Shoots over Curry. The shot's good for Monk.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Now here's Curry. He's got 17. The shot by Saric, no good. Smith against Curry. Kicks it out to Bryant. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Back to Smith. Launches it. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists in the game.
supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Now here's Ingram. Outside Curry. The three. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Monk. He's covered by Ingram. Monk, the pass to George. Smith for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Smith's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
Smith with the size and lift to elevate above the crowd and knock down jumpers when he gets to his spot.
And the rejection by Smith. At the elbow, it's Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Body control, flair for the dramatic. Levine in style.
Outside Curry. To stop the run. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Curry has been sensational.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Timberwolves leading by 4. We've got Butler. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's George in at the 3 slot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Hands it from downtown.
Loving the energy right now here in the 3rd quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Saric has the open look. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to George. The kick outside to Butler. LaVine wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Johnson finds Bridges. Back to Johnson. Bridges sets the screen for Johnson. Now Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Butler. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Stephen Curry. Butler on the way. Shoots from the right block. Pass to Valanciunas. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jared Allen.
When Valanciunas forces the issue like that, he is really tough to handle. He does a good job drawing contact.
shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Bridges outside. Inside. Allen against Valanciunas. Outside for Curry. And stolen by Butler. Pass to Levine. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
We'll continue to track that